So I just finished deboning a chicken, and I have here 2 chicken breasts and 2 chicken thighs. All the bones are removed. So first, trim some of the fat from the thighs. The fat usually finds itself in this pocket in the thigh meat right here. So just scrape it off with the knife like this. Now cut the meat into little fine chunks, about little tiny cubes like this big. Tiny chunks! Chunks! Season with paprika. A lot more paprika than necessary. And just rub it in. Rub it in. Rub it in. A little bit more. Some olive oil or other type of oil. Onions. So once you see them browning up like this, push them to the side. Add the chicken. Gooey. We're going to be using these tomatoes. Chop up some tomatoes. Add them tomatoes. At this point, a good idea would be to use a spatula and lower the flame. There you go. At this point, we want to make the tomatoes collapse. You might want to add some additional paprika. That wouldn't be such a bad idea. Mix it in. Now, when everything has turned into a sauce, take a red pepper, chop it fine in, add some salt. Oops. Not that much. And some pepper, and cover with a lid and let it sit for a little bit. Turn it off. Get a little bowl with some flour. Break an egg into it. Add some water. A pinch of salt. Take a fork and beat it mercilessly into the flour. You want to make it a consistency of something like goo. Get some boiling water. Now the technique may vary from person to person, but with me you just grab half a tablespoon of this slop. Take a teaspoon, dip it in hot water, spoon it in, dip, spoon it in, dip, spoon it in. See, this is why it's better to keep only half of a tablespoon. It's easier this way. A good tip here might be to scrape the bottom so that it's clean. Dip, spoon it, dip, spoon it, dip, spoon it, dip, dip, spoon it, dip, spoon it, dip. Proceed until there's no more dough. The magic of Hungarian cuisine. Mix this slop, give it a minute or 2, and then drain these bastards. Shake them to release some of that excess water onto a plate. We top that with our chicken paprikash. Chicken paprikash with lazy galushka dumplings. There you go. Bon appetit.
Yes. Yummy stuff.
Da 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 da.